Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Ask Dr. Bob. Very interesting questions. Somebody was reading my book, Dr. Bob's Drugless Guide to Balancing Female Hormones. Excellent book, by the way, if I had to say so myself. Wonderful information in the book that I've learned being in practice since 1978. This individual had a question about Hashimoto's, and they're taking pure cold-pressed black cumin seed oil and wanted to know what my experience with it was. Well, Hashimoto's or thyroiditis is a very interesting condition. We usually back off on gluten. We utilize a selenium product and a vitamin E product to help assist that, but I also assist the other numbers. So we treat the numbers, whether it be T4, TSH, T3, but one of the areas that is very questionable is, do you or don't you use iodine? It depends on the individual. Very good question, by the way. Dr. Bob, I didn't catch, this person was also watching me on TV about detoxifying the liver and wanted to know about the Dr. Bob ABCs. So it happens to be a half a red apple every day, a third cup of beet fiber, and a medium carrot. The apple thins the bile. The beet fiber helps draw cholesterol out of the body. It's just a wonderful sponge. And the medium carrot also helps support the liver. So it's all about supporting liver function. An individual had a kidney transplant and were having some question about their immune system being compromised and due to the anti-rejection drugs, and wanted to know if we have a natural anti-rejection product, which I really am not aware of, but I do know that sometimes to get rid of some of the side effects of these meds without bothering you, you may consider chlorella. And there's also a product that I was just reading about with another practice member just a few minutes ago called Gomanol Forte that could help challenges with maybe some free radical activity. Now, this person has a condition which I would say sojourns. There's a lot of different ways that they could say it and enunciate it, and they had a little bit of a spelling issue here, so I'm praying that I'm saying exactly what you have going on. But you've been given a drug called Plaquenil twice a day, but it doesn't seem to be helping you. What I have found with people who have any kind of pain syndrome, you got to back off sugar. I just had a woman that's been in our office for about a month right now, and she was really in bad shape. And we encourage her to back off on fruit and dairy and gluten, and her pain went away. She lost 10 or 12 pounds, but her pain went away. So this is for any kind of syndrome that a person might have. An individual has a husband who has sleep apnea and wanted to know what we can do for that. Well, it's usually a very straight neck. So a normal neck has a curve in it. If a person has a straight neck, you're going to have a sleep apnea issue. Sometimes an acid pH, like if you eat wheat, believe it or not, wheat can cause people to snore. Anything very heavy, very acid, but someone who's obese, if you have this big old belly pushing on those lungs, it's going to vibrate and resonate, and you're going to have definitely a breathing issue. Lose weight, get that neck into a C position. Don't be eating wheat before you go to bed or for dinner. This first question right here, first time question about hydrogen peroxide. They said they didn't notice my comments on it. Well, here's just a rule of thumb. If I don't usually mention something, I usually don't promote something. I've never really been a big proponent for hydrogen peroxide. There's a lot of reasons that I really don't want to get into right now, but we have the ability to do a lot of different type of testing with individuals. We do pulsometers and check saturated oxygen in a person. We have found that phosphorus capsules, phosphorus tablets help improve oxygenation, and we also use a different product called Organics 15 from Biotics Research Corporation, which increases oxygenation. Last question, Dr. Bob, I have carpal tunnel pain in both hands, and here's a rough rule of thumb. If you're right-handed and you have a problem on the right hand, it could be just due to work and activity, maybe with your mouse. But if you have carpal tunnel in both hands, always look to the neck. I've had people who have had carpal tunnel surgeries to both wrists, and they come into the office and still have a problem. It's the neck. If you've had carpal tunnel surgery and you still have a problem, it could be your elbow or your shoulder. So you don't want to have needless surgery if you can avoid it. Tremendous questions. Thank you once again for watching us on Ask Dr. Bob. See you next year.